Morning. Yeah, a little bit of a late start. You could probably just mostly hear the fan going right now. But yes, getting them done. And also, because I keep my brain busy, I'm writing on my Medium account, which I don't know if anyone knows what that is, but it's like it's a way for writers to monetize their writing. And I've always been a writer, a nonfiction writer. Um, well, no, I've been up since for about 2 hours. I've been up for about 2 hours now, but spent quite a lot of time preparing my breakfast and lunch for today and cleaning. I did a lot of tidying up. I had some tidying up to do in my room. At the end of the day, like in the previous day or two, I kind of will just take off my work clothes and just put them either on the floor or on my dresser or something. Get a little lazy and tired, understandably, so I use my morning energy to tidy everything back up, make the bed, clean our room. So I cleaned our room, cleaned my desk, cleaned the kitchen, made breakfast, made lunch. Uh, Now I'm getting my steps done. I guess it's been almost 15 minutes now that I've been walking. Just wanted to kind of get into the swing of things. And so, yeah, um, I really do. I am maximizing my day for sure. And that's just how I make the most of it, I guess. I kind of feel like it's a rich person's mindset. It's you stay busy, you stay preoccupied. Well, you stay busy in the most productive sense, right? You're not busy in like the you'll do anything to be entertained kind of a way. I don't like that. Um, I like the kind of busy that actually gets me somewhere. One second. You know when you have a Mac, take a screenshot of something, it goes over to the bottom right corner of your laptop. Oh, so yeah. Okay. So yeah, I think when I had more brain power, or times when I've done things like that too, so I'll have to wake up relatively early to get the day going. But right now, this is kind of what's working. And I even like found someone on YouTube who does it this way too, like who cleans her kitchen in the morning, gets in her workout in the morning, This does all the productivity and then relaxes in the afternoon after a full day of working and all that. So didn't feel so alone in that sense. That was good. That was nice. So I feel like everyone is always so productive in the afternoon, and I just wonder how. I'm exhausted in the afternoon. It's probably because I wake up at 4. I go to bed at like 7, 7:30, or 8. Between 7 and 8 nowadays. Yeah, I go to bed between about 7 and 8, depending on how tired I am. And uh, wake up at about 4. So, but I've been told scientifically for I don't know what percentage of the population, but it's really good to have um, sorry, I just lost my train of thought. It's good to have like a certain like the 4 hours before midnight are like the best ones to get. And so if I'm going to bed between 7 and 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, those are the 4 hours, if not sometimes 5 hours before midnight. So sometimes I'll wake up at midnight and I am just sharp as a tack. I'm ready to go. And I can't sleep, and that kind of sucks because then, I mean, that might be 5 solid good hours, but I'm going to crash again, and I know it. I'm going to crash again at about like 9, which is when I need to be sharp for work. So sometimes that happens, and that sucks. But it's the best when I go to sleep at 7:30 or 8, wake up at 4, full bladder and ready to get up and start my day that way. So yeah, I mean it's crazy that people like stay up so late to me. Yeah, a lot of people like to socialize in the afternoon, like Friday afternoon, like oh it's the weekend, whatever. Me and my boyfriend personally like to go shopping, go grocery shopping. So we plan out for the next week. We kind of have our staples, um, but I like to take advantage of sales that are going on at certain grocery stores. So we got that all planned out already. And then the weekends, we like to sleep in. I'll still get my steps in, get in a workout or two, just because I haven't consistently gotten my 3 workouts in throughout the week yet, since I'm only in my 3rd week of this new full-time job. Um, and you think like, um, why has it been so hard to get in with 3 workouts throughout the week? And it's because I'm on a period cycle, man. I'm not on a, I don't know how else to put that. Like, can't always be that consistent. Like yesterday, I couldn't get my steps in at all. My my period cycle symptoms were just awful this time around. I'll spare you all the details. Um, I would go outside, but then I can't. Someone already asked about this. Like, I can't be as productive. Like, I'm on my computer, um, working too. Like, I work a 9 to 5, but I also have my fitness and nutrition business, and so I'm trying to get certain little tasks done, whether it's emailing somebody or programming something or on the back end, some sort of administrative task that I gotta do. That's a good way to put it. So this is how I maximize my day. I have a treadmill in my house, but don't worry, I'm getting oxygen. My window is right over there. It's open, and I got my fan blowing at me, so it's bringing in oxygen. I'm getting plenty of oxygen right now. So thank you. My local grocery store has that's pretty cool. Yeah, I have something like that too. It's not my local grocery store, although that is quite a game changer. That's pretty cool. Um, I go to the food pantry. Um, there's like one almost in every county or something like that. And that has helped um, with groceries so much. Like I don't ever really have to buy bread. I don't really ever have to buy vegetables or fruit. I get plenty of that. Um, I do have to get things that need to be refrigerated. Well, that's not always true either. I mean, sometimes they'll get you like a Blue Apron, like frozen prepped meal thing. And so all you gotta do is pop it in the microwave and heat it up. And so, yeah, occasionally I'll get one of those from the food pantry too. You'll get stuff that you need to refrigerate too. I mean, it's just not like sour cream or milk or one of those basics. So I'll still go to the grocery store for my high protein options, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, and this week I'm thinking of getting pork loin, pork tenderloin. I usually get chicken, frozen chicken tenders, like not fried, just plain. And I'll usually I got a really good deal this last week. I got 4 bags, massive bags of raw shrimp. And so that was really cool. That would have been like $100 because it was about like $25 a bag. But I got a deal. I found a deal where it made it like no, they had a deal. It was pretty obvious. They had a deal that made it so it was like $4.97 per bag, and so it more came out to like 4, 8, 12, 16. So I guess with some tax, you could round up to 20. It was like $20 for 4 bags, which is just crazy because it would have been like 100. I saw it like before the discount kicks in, it'll just add up its original price. And it was like $100. I was like, ooh, I would not get these 4 bags of shrimp if it weren't for this deal. And then it like all the discount kicked in and it was like $20. I was like, wow, oh my gosh, that's amazing. I don't know why they knocked so much of it off. I mean, I guess they were just trying to get rid of it at that point because it's stayed there for so long. And it's a bummer that they couldn't make that much off of it, but it just the customers were not happy with it being that much. So yeah, I started my new 9 to 5. So I'm just kind of answering the questions here. started my new 9 to 5 like three weeks ago now. We're just completing the third week in a telecommunications industry based job, and I'm still getting my task handed to me because the company is growing, and there's a couple people, well, one in my department that's leaving, one gal that's leaving right now, and so we're in kind of a transition right now where people who have left the department before me joining, their tasks landed on a couple of my colleagues, and so they're overloaded and they need to offload some of that work, and so they brought me on, and so they can kind of even out the work. But now there's another gal who's leaving, and so she's training me on a couple of things that she does, and she's gonna have to keep offloading her tasks onto the rest of the team yet again. So it's kind of a big shift going on right now, and I'm kind of here for it, like part of me feels like I would have avoided that kind of a situation, but I don't know. Right now I'm kind of like, bring it on, because I want to stay busy. Like I've gotten an idea of like what it's like to just sit somewhere and do nothing all day, and it does not feel good. And so in a business or in a company that's already set up and all you got to do is just do these tasks, and then you work as a team, which is great. Like I see both sides now. Like I used to just be so annoyed with working for other people, but now I have a different perspective because I have worked for myself as a 1099 contractor and then as my own like founder of a business, and all these things that I have to be accountable for um, is great, and like a lot of people stick with it and make it a big company and all these things, but I don't feel like I have enough experience really, or I mean maybe that's not completely true, but I like the balance of working for someone else and also working for myself. I feel like it works both sides of the brain in a way, even though it doesn't actually, but it's just like I get to see both sides, and they both intrigue me in different ways, so that I'm not just here at home working for myself and then having like half the day really not much to do. And because my business is just not like really booming right now, um, it's it's a slow process to get yourself out there. It's slow effort every day, every week, and at the same time, I fall in and out of love with my business and what it does, to be quite honest. Um, to be super, super transparent, I fall in and out of love with what I do because I start to get bummed out when other people um, don't like it as much either, or if they don't find or see the value in it, it kind of bums me out too. And so I really just need to be around people who are encouraging and keep that momentum going for me. And And that is what will help me keep going and keep being a good leader and all these things. So yeah, I do have to be very careful about projection when it comes to being my own business owner. It's really easy for me to, yes, share my knowledge and share my coaching and share my objectivity and all these things, but it is really easy to slip into projection too. Let's see, so I do have to get ready to go train my 7 a.m. clients here soon. I feel so bad because my period has been so intense this time around. Nausea, constipate, like it's just, whew, it was just a lot this time around. I had to cancel yesterday, even though that was like the day that they all show up. So that really sucked. And then one of them didn't really even get my communication beforehand, before showing up. And so she's there waiting. And that was just, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Like, oh, I need to reschedule. So that did not feel great. I hope she forgives me. Just woke up and I just felt like I'd been hit by a truck. So I do like my new job in a way, right? Like I like it. I like my new job. I wouldn't say that I quite yet have a passion for it, but I see other people. But I see like my boss, the president. I see the president of the company like every day. I see the executive director every day. I see like everybody. I see the whole organization like every day. It's pretty cool, and like the company itself shifts and flows, and every day is different, and I'm kind of just here for it right now. Like even though I kind of just feel like a follower who doesn't know anything and just kind of looks like a deer in the headlights half the time. Um, I also feel like I fit right in, so I think that's a good sign. So let's see, if I just got a couple more minutes until I should go. But I'm gonna count my days filled with just sitting. My day is definitely just filled with sitting too. That's why I'm getting my steps done now, and that's probably why you work out in the morning, right? Um, and I kind of feel like I'm gonna start backwards walking for a second too. I feel like that is okay. I mean, I used to demonize it too, be like, oh, I just end up sitting all day, and that's just blah blah blah, and so bad for me and all these things. And now I just like, well, I'm now from 9 to 5. That is my time to use my brain, think, be on my computer, take about a 30-minute break, eat when you need to, keep drinking water all throughout the day. My biggest concern with the sitting all day is not enough blood flow, or like blood flow just kind of stays in my ankles, kind of a thing. Like, so I do have concern for that, and I will try to walk around a little bit. Just having constant tea breaks helps a lot. So you get up, you walk around, down the hall, go to the bathroom, shake your legs out a little bit more, and get right back to it. Thank you. I definitely will keep grinding. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's true, right? It's for people who have stuck with one thing for many years rather than being like, oh, this isn't working, I'm just going to try something else. Oh, that's not working. After a couple of months, oh, that's not working. That idea isn't working, try something else. A couple months later, keep doing that, you never actually get to a place of like momentum. So, yeah. I'm gonna get ready to head out. Um, and it looks like all three people who voted on my poll, and you're getting your steps done today. So, if I hop on live stream tomorrow, then you can even though it's Saturday, depending on what we do tomorrow, what we do this weekend. I'll probably be able to. And I can't believe. So Oscar, you remember my piggyback video? That was a long time ago. But kind of feel like we're OG vibes right there. Okay, I'll see you guys. See you later.